Hello, welcome back to the Walterian channel. This is Walterian speaking. Currently I'm in a creative mode, trying to making something very big. I don't know how big it can be, but I think I have the general idea of how big my base is gonna be. So let me just deactivate the symmetry mode. Yeah, I was planning to build a base out of armored window, and I know it's not a good base that for you to place it where there are many Xerax presence or any pirate presence or any unfriendly factions present, because I have a general idea of how the entire base will be look like in space. Yeah, I just have this general idea and I try to proceed it. That, as you can see, that frame rate just dropped when I backing up and trying to look at the entire things. Let's change the angle here. It's much faster when you're not looking at it. Oh my god. Okay, this might be good. Okay, so the idea of this base, as I said it like few seconds ago, it's gonna be very big. It's gonna be filled with entirely armored window. There will be an interior design rather than just armored window in surrounding the whole thing. That there will be a normal large steel block that I can making up something. I generally have no idea what I'm gonna do after I done the layer out of the shells, and as you can see, it's a billion thousands of armored glass. You can see that is it block, not black block. It's a little square by square by square and put it together into a big glass dome. And I have no idea what can I do with the layer out design. I just decided to fill with armored window. That's it. Yeah, it's really laggy. I really have no idea what I'm gonna do with the interior design yet. So currently I only been filling in the armored windows on the empty space. Like, there's still more that I wanna fill it in. It's just too much space. Yeah, and I should be consider how big is the base that I want to build. Well, too late, I guess. It's too late for me to turn back. So yeah, the idea, yeah, no, wait, that's not it. Yeah, if you see like this, just a little bit of the window blocks that you need to put in, it's gonna take forever to fill. It's gonna take forever to fill that one side, so I decided to use symmetry mode, just fill in two sides at a time. It's gonna take forever, so I figure out the ideas that you might have noticed that there's a line of window that has already been built. The idea of is having a line lining up for me to be able to decide which side do I want to fill in first. So I'm just gonna choose that one side and fill it in, and slowly filling in the other side as well, and then the last two will be the top. So that it might be gonna it might be the same things on the other side as well, and the top one, it's gonna follow it afterward. So yeah, it's pretty big. It's a pretty big base. Let me just show you how. Where is it? Yeah, over here. Let me show you how wide is it. It's a 450 miles, 450 maybe kilometers. No, I'll just say the mile. 450 miles, maybe meters. Meters sounds better. You can see the size class, it's 62, almost reach to a 62. I think if I put more block in it, it will increase, I think. So yeah, as you can see the numbers over here, it's matching up because the height and the Y space, it's just big. You can already tell the space that I'm laying out, it's pretty big base, and I recommend it. Do not try it on your own server. Sorry, let me clean my mic first. There's some dust on. So yeah, as you can see, the resource and time, the cost over here, it's just insane how many silicon that I have to find if I decided to bring it to my survival world. It's a lot, and the titanium also has to cut a lot, and the amount of iron, I'm not sure how many that I need in the future, because there is gonna be an interior design when I'm decided to fill in with the normal large steel block. So yeah, it's not a very tough base that you can put it in the middle of the war zone. So I recommend it to put it like where you traverse into the new star system, and if the star system had stars in it, that you can put it down, because these things are gonna entirely rely on solar panel, solar power based. Yeah, that I might put it a generator just in case that if the powers run out. And as you know, the solar powered battery, it's not gonna charge fast enough. It will take time to charge it, because it is how the solar panel work in this game. So yeah, the cost, it's overrated. This 3 type of material, I think you can find it pretty much everywhere. You go visit other star system, or well, I'm thinking this might be the end games of base, where you put everything into this one base. Yeah, I'm thinking about putting a lot of container inside, so that could also might be the problem, because the extender actually costs a little bit of a CPU, and as you can see right now, our CPU usage already over 80,000. So I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade these things to tier 4 once I done the interior building, and think about how I'm designing the interior design as well. Yeah, it's a pretty big project, and it's also frustrated because if you misplace that one block and you have to delete it, you have to get rid of it. It's a pain in the ass. I don't know why am I doing this to myself. And yes, there's no weapons on it whatsoever. So if you wanna bring this base to your own survival games, make sure to build some guard tower or defense station around this base, because there is not much room for the turret to be putting on it. I'm not going to put any turrets on it because that will cost a lot of CPU, and I just want this base to be like a frontier endgames type of base. Well, it's not worth for you guys to really investing your time to gathering materials and have this monstrosity build, because yes, it's a really laggy base. Every block has to rendering in, and it's not a pretty good looking base. Yeah, so it's just my general opinions that you don't have to bring this in. You can just download the build and check it out for yourself. If this catch on your interest, then it might be you might be part of my own species, like the crazy artistic person who like to build crazy things in games. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, if you guys wanna check it out, this build in the future, I'll definitely finish it. It might be not taking too much time, probably a couple weeks if I didn't stop in a halfway and fully focusing on it. So there might be less video coming up like within this couple of weeks. So yeah, about the job that I already maybe not interview. Yeah, and I already handing out my resume, me paper to the company that I want to work with. So yeah, my life is generally heading to the direction where I have to go back up and work again. So you might not be expecting to see this kind of a build on a Steam workshop yet. So I'll just trying to finish it when I have time. So general idea of me keep playing on a survival world might be impossible for me. Yeah. So it's not that of a big deal. Although I wanna try something else, like having a different scenario downloaded. Maybe the Reforged Eden. Reforged Eden sounds fun. I see a lot of YouTubers doing the Reforged Eden things that they are apparently different than the normal Empyrion survival mode. It just makes it harder, and good thing is there's a lot of things that you can explore with. So I might just consider doing that in the future, but for now I wanna stick with the normal style of the gameplays just yet. Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna start a new games. Yeah, it just been nothing much to do when there's but you know, things that are around the world that just keep cutting people's off the contact with each other. It just makes it harder to talk about. So yeah, and I might consider doing that, and that might be all for this video today. So like the video if you are enjoying it. Comment down below, let me know how you think about the base that I built, or probably letting me know that you want a new series with me starting over. and seeing how I'm doing with my own gameplay. So yeah, I'm pretty much looking forward to your comments. If not, I'm just gonna keep building away and probably not recording another video. So this video just generally wanted to talk about how I'm currently having trouble to proceed forward to my life, and this new gigantic and insane build that I have. So that's pretty much it. Subscribe to me if you want to see more gameplays, like if you want to see me play 7 Days to Die or Astroneer, I'll definitely consider doing that. But before doing that, one of my games has a content coming up with the next event. So I might gonna check that out and probably record some of the gameplay from it, and I'll share it to you guys. So I'll see you in the next video. I'm sorry that this one's a little bit shorter because I genuinely have no intention of recording anything. Well, I just want to tell you that I'm onto something big project here. Just this build that I'm onto it right now. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.